Star Wars The Last Jedi arrived in theaters Friday, and for most moviegoers, that galaxy far, far away fades from our imaginations once the film itself fades out. We chuck our popcorn tub into the garbage, hopefully, walk out of the Cineplex and return to our blasterless, Yoda-less, Millennium Falconless world. For small sects of the fan base, however, the line between the two worlds has blurred, and the love for Star Wars has manifested itself into a religious devotion. Literally, a new film called American Jedi is an enchanting look at this community. American Jedi Laurent Malacquet Middle stands with the cast of American Jedi. In 2012, filmmaker Laurent Malacquet directed Bronies, a look at the obsessively devoted adult fans of the TV series My Little Pony. The documentary streamed on Netflix and was a critical success. Fascinated by the phenomenon of extreme fandom, Malacquet came across groups of Star Wars fans determined to become real-life Jedi, representatives of the light side, and the guardians of peace and justice in the galaxy. More than just your average Star Wars fans, this is a community that has adopted Jediism into their daily lives through the Jedi Code. The Jedi Code: there is no emotion, there is peace. There is no ignorance, there is knowledge. There is no passion, there is serenity. There is no chaos, there is harmony. There is no death, there is the Force. Malacquet, like countless children, grew up loving the Star Wars universe. The cinema was always a sacred space for me, and Star Wars kept bringing me back there, he told HuffPost. But unlike many, Malacquet's unique upbringing, his parents were hippies from Northern California, taught him to keep an open mind about all religions. I grew up in an environment where spirituality was about being inclusive of many religious practices, he says. I connected with the idea of being a Jedi, which is half warrior and half enlightened seeker of spiritual truth. American Jedi follows one particular follower of Jediism, Opie McLeod, a legend in the community. His story mirrors the path of many Star Wars characters: pain, growth, redemption. American Jedi Opie McLeod. While practicing within the Jedi community, McLeod discovered his then wife was having an affair with his friend Miles Robinson. This was a lightsaber to the gut on multiple levels. In the Jedi community, McLeod's wife was considered to be his Jedi student, whom he was training to live an honorable and peaceful life. McLeod's friend Miles, who we also meet in the film, operated by a very different code. Miles is a practicing Sith. American Jedi Opie and Miles battle. The Sith code is very much antithetical to the code of the Jedi, stressing emotion and power over peace and harmony. The Sith code: peace is a lie, there is only passion. Through passion, I gain strength. Through strength, I gain power. Through power, I gain victory. Through victory, my chains are broken. The Force shall free me. My student, who I had said was a Jedi Knight, not only tossed the Jedi path away to follow and explore the Sith path, says McLeod, but also slept with a Sith. It was the ultimate betrayal. Fueled by the personal tragedy, this is where McLeod's hero journey, and the film, ultimately begins. American Jedi Opie McLeod. After years away from the community, McLeod has returned to the ways of the Jedi, even taking on a new student, a former Marine named Paris Cartwright. Cartwright, we learn, is dealing with personal trauma of her own, coming to terms with the multiple rapes she suffered while in the Marine Corps. Reconciling the brutality of her military past with the peaceful existence of the Jedi is a huge conflict of interest, she says. Jediism wasn't like a magic wand. It was a learning process, says Cartwright. It was like scraping my fist against the cement for a lot of years. American Jedi Paris Cartwright. For McLeod and Cartwright, Jediism, like many religions, is a way of life, but also a tool used to navigate through tough times. Paris and Opie are two wounded souls, Malacquet says. It is those wounds that brought them to the Jedi path. What Malacquet didn't expect was how his own spirituality would change over the course of filming, and the lesson he would learn from his main character, Opie. I did not think that I'd be able to use Jediism in regards to my own personal struggles, he says. Opie McLeod taught me a valuable lesson. Whenever you are confronted with a difficult situation in life, the very first thing you must do is fully accept it. So, is Jediism a real religion? After all, religions each contain their own mythologies, and Star Wars creator George Lucas has always been open about the influence that mythologists like Joseph Campbell had on the series. I do believe Jediism is very much a religion, says Malakwe. Simply because it's inspired by ancient religious practices and it definitely takes the place of religion in the lives of Jedi. American Jedi is now available on iTunes. Check out the trailer at the top. Download. Andy McDonald, writer, HuffPost.